dudes. You got nice hair, babe.
Got that good stuff.
Decided to leave these two out.
Huh?
Glad you decided to leave these out.
Oh, yes. Let me see yours, Mama Aya.
What's up, family? What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? I just decided to get on here today to watch some Natureboy. That is my goal, to watch some Natureboy. I'm not commenting on shit. I'm not trying to say too much of shit. I'm just watching. We watching today. We'll check that out later. But yeah, we just watching.
You have a spring roll. Oh, you do a sing as nice as sushi roll.
You got a spring roll.
Oh, you are moving slow. No, you are moving too fast.
Okay.
You have the bamboo. Where's the bamboo? Does this look a little familiar to you? This
I was thinking it.
a little bit thicker. Okay, does that look a little familiar?
What's going on to whoever that is? I'm just here watching some Natureboy today. Not really doing the commentary, just watching. I'm just watching these jokers today. So, here we go.
Oh, the baby. Aya, does that look familiar? Huh? What does this remind you of?
Sheba been spending a lot of time with Eliana lately. I wonder if, well, she been fucking, Natureboy anyway. So, like, are they back together? Are her and Sheba back together? Or did Just get back with Sheba? Like, True, or whatever you want to call him.
Tastes good. Why Eliana looking like that? She looking like lean back.
And as good as Aya has been to everybody in there, they always kind of just leave Aya out of stuff. If y'all ever noticed that, like, they talk about her, they leave her out of stuff. They really don't ask her opinion about too much. Don't get me wrong, she doesn't look like the smartest cookie in the knife drawer. But for them to kind of leave her out of a lot of stuff, I don't know. I used to didn't like Aya. I used to think she was kind of stuck up. Then I realized she's really not just. She's probably just not that super intelligent. I don't know. I can't say that though because she's had her moments. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way she portrays herself.
She still had the titty in her mouth. She like. You do me. I do me.
And I used to think Ifuru was pretty. Wait till we get another shot of her. I used to think she was pretty. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at with Ifuru. When she was, Jasmine Butler or Kayla Butler or whoever she was when she was still in Babylon, she was doing those YouTube videos. Like, she actually looked decent to me. I mean, we can go and watch a couple of those later. But now she's just not. They doing her bad over there. She looks bad.
Afro, does this look familiar to you? Afro.
And I thought he said that he had to keep Ifuru away from him for a little while. She had just got there and she had already had sex with 2-3 people. And he said that, I got to watch you. I got to keep you away for a while. Now he's pretty much saying that they fucked already. Wow.
This tastes so good. This is a good. Make sure you keep a rolling. After a roll, you have to do 1, 2. You have to come over here and do your sushi. Make your own spring roll. Don't be shy. Make sure you put a lot in there, please. Okay.
So I got a question. So is he already having sex with Ifuru? If anybody knows, let me know. Whether in the live broadcast here or later in the rebroadcast when anyone watches it. Because to my last understanding, he had said that he was not having sex with Ifuru because she had already been with 2 or 3 guys since she had been there, and that he had to watch her. And I know I said this a minute ago, but it's just, I'm really thinking about this now. I thought she came over there for Sola, but then we found out, I mean, I guess we all knew anyway that Sola was a homosexual. Kiss his corner, peace, baby. So what is really happening here?
To mash it up.
Does Nature Boy really have like 4 or 5 wives now? Is that really what's going on? He didn't caught up with Polite?
Around, yes. Okay, put your rice in there. Put your rice in there. Mash it around, please. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It is okay. You're gonna have to put it there. You have to put it there. Don't put too much rice in one place. Mash it there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I want to put it in my dip. I'll put it on the side. Come on, a little more. Put it on the side. That does not taste like sour cream. What? We don't have none of that? You're going to change the baby?
Wow, Kids has said he's had 5 wives before. I didn't know that. Was that around the time when he had Yaya there and all those other Serenity and all those people?
You're going to? No, it does not. You need a little more salt. Put a little more salt in it, please. Oh, after all, you have a lot of space in between the space. You have a lot of space in between the space. You have to cover the space with that little bit of space. Yes. Oh. There you go. You want to make it nice and smash it up like that, right there.
Wow. Kids' Corner said Eliana came and knocked them all off. So what exactly happened there? I want to do a research on that time period when Eliana first came. This was about 2 years ago, to my understanding, correct? She was chubby, and nobody wanted her in the camp, and she got passed around like a lot, until the point where she finally, lost some weight, and she was quote unquote ready for Nature Boy. Am I right about those things? Like I said, I want to do a little bit more research. Actually, go and look at some of the video and do a really deep dive on Eliana. You guys let me know if that's something you would be interested in watching. Because I'd really like to know what happened with all these wives and the polygamy thing. What's going on?
Make a smash right there. You have to mash it. Make sure you go. You're doing good, girl. Oh yeah, you're doing good. Yes, you're doing good. It's all good. Afro, you're doing good, girl. Your dress are looking good, girl. Yes, your dress are looking good. You're looking very good. Afro.
See, they're asking the same questions in the chat that I was asking. Is Afuru a wife now? Because to my last understanding, she couldn't be. She wasn't virtuous enough yet.
I'll be back. Nigga said lice by nature.
They freezing up now. Kizzy said, "You should." That's when I was following them. She was with a guy named Olmec and played him. And Natureboy had two dope wives, Yaya and Pocahontas. If I was a fool, I wouldn't be because of ego. Yeah, I've heard so much about this. Let me read this again. Yeah, you should. That's when I was following them. Eliana was with a guy named Olmec and then played him. And Natureboy had two dope wives, Yaya and Pocahontas. Now, I remember seeing videos of Yaya being like extremely upset when she left. Going off on Natureboy, saying some things like the other people when they leave do not say. So I definitely want to follow up on that. I'm glad that you guys are in here. Let me know this. Yaya, and I've heard Pocahontas too. So I definitely want to find out why Eliana is such a wife pusher awayer, and why these new wives and not the old wives. What was so bad about the old wives that she couldn't be with them, or was it that she had to mature into that role? Kissa said, "No, Afuru isn't a wife. He said she needs to learn. He's basically her prospect." And I get that, but I think he's already had sex with her, because in the beginning of this live, I don't know if you were here, they were showing the tuna rolls or whatever they're doing, the sushi or whatever they're doing, and he was looking at it and he's like, "Oh, what is this? It looks familiar." Anyway, that's my cousin. We'll talk to him for a second. Nick Smooth, what's up? I got to get off of camera real quick. What's up, though? What's up, Rosa? What's up, Rosa? Can you hear me? No sound? Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. No sound. But we're going to get right back into this. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear the sound? Can y'all hear everything pretty well? Let me know.
Nah, bro. Come on. There is some. There's a tarp upstairs. Nah, he's doing a lot. There's not gonna be a lot of air. Hit him with the. Hey, can somebody put the other check?
I'm gonna call you back, Nick. I'm gonna call you back. Let me text my cousin, y'all. Let me text my cousin, and then we're gonna get right back into this live. Y'all give me 1 second to text my little cousin. Let's see. Live on YouTube, call you back. Alright, let's see what my aunt said. I'm waiting on payday. Okay. Let's get back to it.
chia set. In the chia set. Yo, this sun ain't no joke, yo. This shit fucking beaming, nigga. Oh, that's your heart. Bro, let me ask you a question. Why you got your machete on while you barbering?
You never know, somebody might try to run up. You might need to cut grass in your own.
Oh, okay. Make sure you got your machete on you too, man. Why you getting your hair cut?
Yeah. Stay ready, you ain't gotta be.
Okay.
Putting his face right in that man's dick too. Like my barber gonna have to have on some motherfucking pants, man. I don't know what y'all think about it, man. Y'all gonna have to have on some goddamn pants for me. Cutting my hair and your dick swinging all in my face, and I gotta move around and man, come on. They doing too much now.
I be going in the pool sometimes. Scab by nature.
The comment, they said shape up Pure's chest hair next.
Scabs by nature. Scalp by. Somebody's name was Eliana. Wash your hands. Nigga, wash your hair, nigga. Fuck out of here. Talking about wash your hands. Wash your hair, nigga. If your hair ain't dirty, nigga, you ain't gotta wash your hands, bitch. Stinky little nigga. That boy got them barber skills and stuff.
I'm working on it for me too, you know what I'm saying? I'm still lining up with the eyebrow.
I'm from Babylon. Ask New if he know what a cruddy is.
Cruddy?
Cruddy.
Cruddy, yeah, I know what you from Baltimore?
Yeah.
I know what a cruddy is. A cruddy is basically when you let your hair naturally lock up. They call that a cruddy.
Yeah. Got some right here. Look at the mirror.
Cruddy is basically like this. You get like a 10 fade type job, and then you just use the brush and you let your hair lock up. They would call this a cruddy.
Let me see your skills with the clipper real quick.
All right, we're gonna let them go ahead with that. We're gonna check out a little bit of. Didn't JassyG have something up here earlier? I think she did. I'm pretty sure she did. JassyG. Not only JassyG had something up here. I don't know. Let me see now. I might be wrong. Oh no, that was on her YouTube page. Okay, now let's go to the YouTube then. And let's check out JassyG's YouTube, because she had just put something up there herself. And we're just going to get that queued up. We're not going to, we're not going to play any JassyG yet. We're just going to get her queued up. We're just going to get her queued up. We're just going to get her queued up over here. Because I think it's some stuff here that we need to check out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let that stay queued up, and we're going to go back to Natureboy here. Not me. Not my ugly self. is Supernova JassyG? I
It's
have no idea.
It's still a goodness. It's not bad.
Now look in the mirror, see if you like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It don't look like that when you be cut.
You had to wait till I do
I want my money back. Hey, bro, look, bro. Came to me, bro.
Right, then you came some up. Look at the other clipper. This joint kind of taking all day. Within 1 minute, they said you look different. Well. So you a barber. What you getting mad about, baby? What you snapping about over here? You're? He about to get the real Jones. These is my Jones. I don't let nobody touch them. I don't let nobody touch my clipper. See, I brought this with me from Babylon. This is how we used to clean up. See that? This is when I was in the barber shop. I need the oil for these joints.
And they look at them bitches like, man, you God now, but them bitches finna bite. This nigga's not God. Them bitches is finna hurt, buddy. Them bitches finna bite.
Now you go. You see? These the real joints. This is the joints I use right here. I brought them with me from Babylon. These joints is like...
Not a lot of people are fans of Ra. A lot of people say that she rubs them the wrong way. She has a mean look. She has a mean spirit. I have not really followed her as much. Or, I've seen when she came over. Her and Afiru came around the same time. That's why I'm watching today, because I haven't really been able to catch up on a lot of this and watch and shoot it over live. Because, normally I was doing this like every day at one point, just catching up on the show. But I, like I said, as most of you probably already know, I was going through some things and I wasn't able to. But yeah, this is my little watch session here, and I want to see some more of Ra as well. And I want to see if she's as bad as everybody makes her out to be. I really do.
We can't get that many clippers out here, so I gotta hold on to these from back in the day. For the shape up, right?
Yeah, just shape up.
Shape up today, sir. That's all you want, boss? Okay, boss. I got you, boss. We don't want no hair on your lips or chewing on you.
Good morning, Marquise. What's going on today, bro? How you doing today, man? Just in the mix, man. Catching a little bit of Natureboy live today. They're doing like household stuff, chores. It's not really that entertaining. But, I'm not doing anything else. I figured why not watch it, and maybe I can find a little clip to pull out. I forgot to pull those clips out the other night I said I was going to. We'll figure it out.
On your hair, on your lip.
Nature Boy did not put anything on those clippers. He went and pulled them out of the bag and straight put them on this man's face. He don't do that. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Kiss's Corner says, I've been bouncing back and forth trying to focus more on myself. It's a cool distraction. Yeah, I mean, it is. It definitely is. When you have to focus on yourself, you have to. But when you have a minute, when you have time, it is something to check out. You know what I mean? A lot of people want me to be. I've had so many comments lately. You're not doing the work and blah blah blah, and and you're a newbie to this and this and that. And I'm like, man, kick rocks, bro. I'm not here to bring down a cult. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. If they come down, if they go down because of the videos that we make, yeah, I feel like I accomplished something. But nobody's gonna come and interview me and say, Brandon, appreciate you for taking down this cult, because I'm not really gonna be that involved in that way. I like to watch it from a distance, enjoy the stupidity and the immaturity and the laughter of it. We report on it. Absolutely. Here we go.
Yeah, son, I used to do this shit for a living and all that, you know what I'm saying?
I actually enjoy their philosophy, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe not necessarily the teachings, but the overall philosophy of getting back to nature, living off the grid, living off the earth, even though they don't live off the earth as much as I feel like they should. But hey, it's not my life. When I decide to do this, I'm going to do it fully, very full.
Hold your head for me, man. Got the phone in my stand up real quick. Go ahead, stand up. That corner is not that.
What do you think about Moose's confessions a couple months ago about homosexual behavior? Do you think a man that engages in homosexual activity, even if it's just once, does that label him a homosexual? Because from what I heard him say, he was young. He and some guys were fooling around. Next thing you know, they were playing with each other's penises, doing this kind of thing. If it happened once, maybe once or twice, and then you never did that again, or maybe you didn't like that experience, what does that make you? Does that make you homosexual? Does that make you bisexual? Does that make you, heterosexual that just, was curious? I really would like to know that question, because, how do you label these men? I mean, he looks like a man. He likes women, but he has had homosexual encounters in the past. So how do you justify that? How do we rationalize this?
You want to use this corner? Here. Like this corner, this corner.
And Marquise, we have no idea why they're wearing the machetes. Nature Boy asked him the same thing.
Way more sharper. The other corner's kind of like.
Marquise, did I see the link you sent me on Black Farmers? No, I did not. Where did you send that to me at? Did you send that on email or via or text, or how did you send it? I will definitely get on that as soon as I get it. Marquise says, is it really in the past though? All those dudes are bi and admit to past experiences. But they are all straight now. Speaking to my discussion. I mean, I think, how does that work, though? How do you have a homosexual experience and then become straight? Like, you're straight now. I don't have sex with men anymore. Like, I wish I could bring somebody on. You've had sex with a man, whether you've taken it or have given it, you've had sex with a man, and now you don't want men no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were curious. You wanted that experience, you got it, and now you're like, oh, shit, I'm not doing that no more. You know what I mean? So how do you justify that? Do you hide that forever? Do you just say it like these guys did and just move on past it, deal with the trauma? Does that make you a homosexual? Does it make you bisexual? Kisses says, no, I don't think it does. I think a lot of people experience with sex when they are young, but they won't admit it, especially men. I agree with that as well. Let's continue here. Any other comments on it? Feel free. Marquis says all these bi dudes and all the women are nature boys. Yeah, that does. that is suspect. You have all these men that say they have had all these homosexual experiences, and all of their women keep leaving them. You know, they're probably all having sex with nature boy. I mean, that's my guess. I have no idea. I don't want to be slanderous, but my guess is they're like all having sex with nature boy, like everybody over there. I don't know how the women feel about that, and I don't know how the men feel about that. Do the men sneak? The link to the black farmers was sent to my discussion. Okay, absolutely. I will check that out. Marquise, I'll check that out as soon as we get off of here. Thank you so much. Kiz's Corner says, well, I have had sexual experiences with women. Bass Reeves, thanks for following. Let's get the chat out here. Kiz's Corner says, well, I have had sexual experiences with women, but I'm not nor have ever been attracted to women. The old saying was, sex is between the ear. I agree with that. I understand that. I understand exactly what you're saying. Nature Boy has not smashed Ra and Afiru yet. He's trying to finesse pimp skills. I think he has smashed Afiru, because earlier in the live, I don't know if you were in here, they were making these, what do you call that? Sushi, fishless sushi, and it was very black and phallic. And he gave he said something to the effect of, "Does this look familiar?" And he said that to everybody in the room, including Afiru. The only one he didn't say it to was Sheba, which was interesting, because she's one of the wives, allegedly. But I think Afiru has been smashed. I think Ra has been smashed. Yeah, I don't think there's no way they haven't been. Let's continue here. Kiss's Corner, I tend to agree with that assessment. I really do. Me personally, I've never had a sexual encounter with a man, but I have been hit on by men. I've been told, hey, man, I'll suck your dick, man, I'll blah, 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 blah. And I'm not going to lie. I was flattered. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's flattering to have men hit on you. It's flattering to have anybody hit on you. You know what I'm saying? Does that mean I want to go and have sex with a man? Does that mean I want to go and get fucked or fuck a man? Never. But I think that as a human being, it's flattering to have somebody to appreciate you. Does that mean... But my question is, how does Nature Boy keep all of these homosexual men and bisexual women satisfied? Like, there's got to be like just the biggest group sex orgy thing that happens like almost nightly. You know, you got all these horny men over there, all these women, you know, looking like... There's got to be something more than just Nature Boy sleeping with these 4 or 5 women every night, or, you know, whenever they want it. Like, there's got to be more than that. I wish we could have a deeper look into the sexual exploits. That's why I really wish I can get Serenity on the show. I've actually reached out to her on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, trying to get an interview with Serenity. Serenity is God. Hopefully she will reach back out to us soon. I will not stop reaching out to her. Yeah, Solar did run off with that boy that day. Solar did run off with that boy that day. And they, yeah, that's just flirtation. Yeah, Rod gave him head. I don't know. I didn't see that episode.
You know where the other ones are at? still gonna be in the back.
Is that still Natureboy doing his head job? Marvis Darren said, "Really, bro? Shake my motherfucking head." I guess. I mean, it's whatever you wanna. It's however you wanna see it. Like, there's a lot of people who are out here who are really, and I have never said this on the show. But it's a lot of people out here who are very what's the word? Homophobic or whatever. I am not homophobic. I got family members that's gay. You know what I'm saying? I got people in my close friends, you know what I'm saying, that are homosexual women, you know what I'm saying. I don't really hang around homosexual men like that, unless they're like family or something like that. But I'm not homophobic. I don't hang around homosexual men because I know how men are. Men want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you're homosexual. I don't give a fuck if you're heterosexual, bisexual, whatever. Men are sexual. And men, I ain't trying to get raped. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get molested. I ain't trying to get accosted. None of that bullshit. So I just don't hang around gay men. Then that may be a stereotype. That may be my fear. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not homophobic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could talk about homosexuality or bisexuality and not feel ashamed of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't know what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about my comments on being flattered by being approached by gay men before. Like, it was really interesting to me. Like, I never had any physical attraction to any man ever before. You know what I'm saying? But throughout my life, at 34 years old, yeah, of course I've been approached by some fucking gay men. You know what I'm saying? And it's flattering. Let's just be real. It's flattering when anybody approaches you. It's flattering when women approach you. It's flattering when old women, young women, whatever, because it makes you feel loved. It makes you feel wanted, especially when you're feeling down, you're feeling bad about yourself. I picked up a little weight. I hadn't shaved that well today. I missed a big patch of hair on my left side, and everybody's gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? And somebody walks by and was like, "Hey, you look good today." I'm like, wow, thanks. Makes you feel good. It doesn't matter who it comes from. I believe we should all have a little bit more of that every day. If men weren't so worried about being seen as homosexual or being, that kind of thing, I think the world would be a better place. If men weren't so worried about being disrespected by all these different things all the time. I really feel like we could. If I could tell my brother, "Hey man, I love you," you know what I'm saying, and him not, oh man, you gay, yeah, you gay, yeah, you gay. You see the comments we getting already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see how, and that's literally how it goes. It is a really slippery slope. Let's see what it is. It is a really slippery slope when it comes to being involved. Oh shit, I can't read. It is a really slippery. Lifted Buck Savannah said it's a really slippery slope. Damn, now we can read it. When it comes to being involved with or around men who have sexual interest in other men, it may sometimes be different with women due to their emotional constructs. Makes you feel like you still got it. I'm married, and I always feel flattered when men try to holler. Michelle Obama again says, just new honest instead of trying to come out on the sly, LOL. Marvis Darren says, agreed. Hey, that's y'all's opinion, man. I can't, that's what I went and fought wars for people to have the right to their opinion. You know what I mean? One day I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you guys my DD-214 because one guy was like, man, you know, you're not in the military. You lying and blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Bruh, I done been shot at more times than most of y'all got years on this planet. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, not that I have to prove anything to anybody, but somebody was saying, oh, man, you know, you always wearing that military, you know, jacket, and you ain't been to no goddamn this and that and third. I'm like, man, not only have I been to the military, I've been to fucking war. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not too many people that's gonna be able to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many of y'all done got, you know, blown up by fucking bombs? You know, how many of y'all done got, you know, an RPG shot at you? How many of y'all know what an RPG is? How many of y'all have been shot at, like bullets whiz by your face to the point where you hear them, whew, 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 whew. Like it's weird. It's definitely different. Yeah, I'm still holding a lot of trauma from that as well. But hey, that's what this channel is for, man. This channel is for me to get out everything that's on my mind. You know, y'all wanted reality TV. Y'all like Natureboy. Shit, y'all really gonna like this because I got a lot of shit going on with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really looking to turn this into like kind of like a mental health retreat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was in the Mideast, bro. Yeah, I was in the Mideast. I'm really looking to turn this channel into like, yeah, I went to Afghanistan and Iraq, and we did a Mediterranean float with the Navy. But yeah, I'm really looking to turn this channel into like a mental health retreat. You know what I'm saying? For people who, you know, may not necessarily be suffering, but just wanna be able to talk about things and have a safe place to do so. You know, yeah, they're gonna be hecklers. You see the people, you know, we got a couple in here, hecklers and jeerers, but you know, ignore them, bro. You know, ignore that because if I learned this yesterday when I let out all this trauma. You know, yesterday, if y'all didn't know, I went off crazy on my baby mama, on my, you know, her mom, all this kind of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was really just venting, and I never done anything like that before. You know what I'm saying? And it really felt good, and I feel so much better. And like I've been through a lot of relationships, and I've broke up with a lot of girls, but I never felt as good as when I vented like that, you know, with people just listening and, you know, nobody was judging me. And maybe there were a couple judgments, you know what I'm saying? But everybody was just trying to help and just listening. And I was like, wow, so this is what fucking therapy feels like. And so, yeah, I plan on doing that. Like really letting all my mental health issues come out. Letting everything. I want to tell y'all my whole story. I want to tell y'all everything. Every sexual encounter, every fucking narrow escape, you know, every time I almost died. And I want you guys to tell me as well. I want you guys to be able to call in, and I'm going to have that ability again pretty soon, for you guys to call in and tell me your story. What's hurting you? What's bothering you? No, I'm not a trained psychologist. I am not a psychiatrist. But guess what we can do is talk to each other. How many soldiers do I see doing sadistic things? A lot. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah. It is people who do sadistic things in the Marine Corps. No, it's not necessarily a carbonation confession. No, it's mental health. Because when you know, as a Marine, you know, and being in war, I have been through extensive therapy. And one of the things I've learned in therapy is that group therapy can be very it can be very cathartic. And I think that sitting around and telling the experience of your trauma can help. It's called cognitive behavioral therapy. And there's also another word for it. It's called shock therapy. And basically what you do is you talk about your trauma. Yeah, cognitive behavioral therapy, absolutely. You talk about your trauma. You get it out there, you know, and it's going to hurt. There are going to be parts that you're going to forget. But it's okay because you're going to do it over and over again until you remember every part. And then when you remember every part, then you can really analyze it. You can really break it down and think about, everything that's going on with yourself and get yourself together. Let me go to the comments here a little bit. Let me go back and read a little bit. All right, so Natureboy been over there pushing them dudes shit in. That's probably very true. A lot of hands from lifted. Now let's see. Now that's a whole different subject. Yes, I do that on my channel because it's my channel. Because wars aren't fought for freedom. No, they are not. I can agree with you there. I understand. Ashley Couch says thank you. It's life changing. Yes, I wasn't. We need it in our community. Absolutely. Go Navy. Salute to you because you like men. If that's your opinion. There's a difference between heckling and sharing a different perspective based on facts. That's very true, Marvis Darren. That's absolutely true. The Live List Internet Radio. How many soldiers did you see do? I just answered that. Yeah, a lot. A lot of soldiers and Marines. The soldiers, that's Army and other branches. We're specifically Marines and Warriors because we're different. We're set apart. Not to brag or anything, but we just are. But yeah, a lot. I've heard this firsthand that a lot of white boys join the Marine Corps specifically just to kill people. So yeah, I've seen them cut the heads off of cats and dogs. I've seen them like rip the entrails out of animals, like guts hanging in their hand. Yeah, white, and mostly it's the white boys. Yeah, they're very sadistic. Michelle Obama said, "Yep, I noticed your type. You never got attention on school. You wasn't popular. EIRB liked at all. Wow, poor thing. Okay." Marcus Dillon said, "Bro, you don't need those carbonation confessions." Ashley Couch says, "You're trolling like a motherfucker, Mr. President, aren't you?" Kiss's Corner says, "I have a lot of family members that are vets' husbands, brothers, father, etc. I have respect for our service members. Plus, I'm from San Diego, so a lot of military." Michelle Obama said, "He blocked me, loser." I didn't block you, sweetie. I don't block anybody here. I don't believe in it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be really offensive for me to block you. Like, you just saying, "Oh, you're gay." That's like the lamest fucking joke in the fucking world. like if you were standing here in front of me, like, you wouldn't say that. I'd beat your fucking ass or like stab you in the throat with a fucking knife or something. But that's my mental illness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what your mental illness is. Obviously, it's, stupidity. Super Deep Zone says, "What do you think of the militaristic way Natureboy has his members stand in tension and push up for punishment?" Yeah, I don't believe it's not very authentic. I mean, yeah, they are doing like quote unquote military drills, but they're full of shit. I mean, they're very weak. They're very disorganized. Like if I were their drill instructor, like they would be killed, and that's what we call it. That's what we call it, killing them. We basically PT them to death. Physical training. We basically run them. Jumping jack, push up them, mountain climber, we would fucking murder them with exercise to get them in order. Discipline. They are extremely undisciplined. It's real nasty. San Diego has the best therapy for combat vets. The Center for Enlightenment is absolutely amazing. The VA system there is light years ahead of the rest as far as alternative medicine. Now, I really wish that was the case down here because they don't even have a PTSD program here in my city anymore. They didn't have enough vets, so they stopped funding the PTSD program here. Now all they have is a drug rehab facility, and it's like, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on meth. I'm not on crack. I need help for I need help so I won't blow up and like hurt people. So let's see. Marvis Darren said, "In retrospect, you're really proud of being in the military. Are you aware of what you were fighting for?" No, not at all. I have no idea what we were fighting for in the military. I actually being out of the military now, I feel like the military. If you've ever seen the movie the anime Full Metal Alchemist, that reminds me of what the military probably really is. They're creating blood seals on the soil over certain energy centers so they can call forth certain powers. I honestly believe that. People might say I'm crazy. People might say, "Oh, well, you're out there now." You know what I mean? But no, I honestly believe that the blood has to be spilled on certain energy centers in this playing to open up doorways to other dimensions. I honestly believe that. And you open up these doorways and these entities come through and they feed you with power. That's how a lot of these people get their power. Papal power. Did you hear that? It's all about Babylon. Natureboy emulates Babylon. Marvis Darren said, yeah, you should let me call in so I can enlighten you, fam. Go ahead and call in, brother. Call 525-5535. 205-535. I'm sorry, 205-523-5525. Ah, Jesus, it's in the description. 205-523-5535. It's in the description there. Kiss's Corner, yes, but I don't see that so much out here in Maryland is just reassigned. My job, and I worked at the Air Force Base, their therapy. So what if Natureboy justifies controlling these people that he's teaching them military discipline? I can see that. And like I said earlier, I really don't see a problem with Natureboy's cult. Yeah, I mean, the only problem with the cult, in my opinion, is that the way he treats people, the way he treats women. Obviously there's been rumors of disease and that kind of thing. I don't agree with all that. But as far as the philosophy itself of having, your own family off the grid, go out there and live off of nature, I have no problem with that. I actually really am for that philosophy. I'm actually going to be practicing it myself pretty soon. Just myself. I'm not taking, commune with me or nothing like that. It's just going to be me at the old family house, gardening. Let's see. So Marvis, you think you're lifted enough to show this soul his path on why he was chosen to walk through war? Sometimes I wish that people wouldn't be so biased with Natureboy. What's wrong with him having a military-like structure? Structure is important. I believe in that too. Yeah, I believe that absolutely. And see, like I said, that's why it's so conflicting to me. Because I honestly don't see anything wrong with it. I honestly would like to have something like this myself. Not necessarily a nature cult, but I would like to have a training facility. I would like to have a facility where I taught black people how to use guns, how to have discipline, how to have military discipline, how to have military bearing. We're going to go through some live fire exercises. We're going to go through some war strategy, some war history. And we're going to go through some black history. And we're going to teach people that it's important to police our own neighborhoods. We're going to teach people that it's important to use guns. We're going to teach our kids, because I hear a lot of black mothers and a lot of black people in general, oh, don't get that baby no gun. Don't buy him no super soaker. He don't need to be running around here with no gun. That's the farthest thing I believe from the truth. We need these kids running around with more guns. We need our kids trained with guns by the time they can hold one. Because the other races are already doing it. The other races already have us at an advantage. They teaching their kids to shoot. They taking them to the range. They are forming militias. They are forming well-armed militias, which is provided for by the Second Amendment in our Constitution. I believe that we can do that as well. But it would take the right structure. It would take the right leaders. It would take people to get off of their petty high horses, off of their trolling BS, It would take more than just sitting around on YouTube. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the YouTubers who do that kind of thing, but I've come to the decision that I have to be about action. I have to live what it is that I've been wanting to live. I can't live the way I've been living anymore because it's not working for me. I done got fat, my hair is falling out, my skin is blotchy. It's just not working. I'm smoking cigarettes and drinking beer and all these different things. It's just not working for me. It's obviously not working for me. What I need to do is to, like somebody just said in the chat, I need to center myself. I need to get back. I need to get back home. I need to get back to the country. Get some good homegrown pears and plums and peaches and you know, watermelon and cantaloupe and homegrown shit like that in my stomach. I need to garden my own food. I need to grow my own tomatoes and squash and zucchini. I need to get back to me. I need to stop putting this bullshit in my body, and I need to get back to me. You know, there's nothing wrong with that philosophy. There's nothing wrong with that philosophy. That's why it's so hard for me to do these lives sometimes, because everybody wants me to beat up Natureboy, and everybody wants me to like, yeah, bring down this coat, and and I'm like, no, I'm not bringing down a coat. I'm watching a guy that, you know, I enjoy watching his camp. Just to be honest with you, I enjoy watching his camp. It's entertaining. It's entertaining as fuck. I'm not trying to bring it down. I'm gonna be honest with you. And don't get me wrong, I do not like the way he treats women. If he is abusing women, if he is abusing children, then that needs to stop. He needs to be stopped by the FBI and all that. Let me get that out of the way. If this is the case, I am not sure. I have seen, you know, some of the evidence, just like the Aya thing the other day. I am in America, Super Deep Zone. I am in Southeast America. Now, just like the Aya thing the other day with the breast, it was brought to my attention that, you know, women from other cultures that don't have milk anymore or have too much milk, just like Natureboy was saying, that they let one of the other nurses that doesn't have as much milk suckle the baby. Therefore, they can be pacified. Now, don't get me wrong, that is a different culture. That is not this culture in particular. But just because it was done, you know, is it a wrong? Is it a bad thing? Is it wrong? Was that sexual abuse of that child? I don't think so. Knowing what I know now, after having done the research on what they call nipple pacification, I don't think it is. But I could definitely be wrong because I am not a professional. But I think we jump to conclusions so fast, and we jump to this outrage culture. We're living in this outrage culture, and we jump to conclusions, and we're so quick to be upset. It's so easy to say, "Oh, that pisses me off," instead of really deep diving it and breaking it down into its finest, most rarefied air. I thought it was fine, Aya, breastfeeding, Eliana. That's what breasts are for, truthfully. Absolutely. Natureboy teaches all disease is mental. Bacteria, germs, and viruses don't cause illness. Now, I don't believe in that. I don't agree with everything he says. Aya did that out of love, but Eligio did that because he knows not. Do you all understand what I'm saying? Yes. Lifted Batsivada, I do understand what you're saying. That is very good. Marquise Dillinger says, yes, that was sexual abuse. I don't agree, but I can see your point. I can see the point of people who do agree with that. I really can. I really can. The mental abuse and nonsense is what bothers me with Natureboy, Ashley Couch says. I don't let my boys play with guns, but training with them, yes. A lot of groups that I'm in, white, they're just doing that, teaching them gun safety, strategy, cunning, preserving. I'm the only one in those groups. Well, you shouldn't be. It could have been sexual. It depends. He did call it his daughter's. Yeah. And like I said, this could have been sexual. I just don't believe it was personally.
My brother. Somebody said, what about under the neck? Did you get under the neck, sir? In my own joint. Gonna be able to get behind that booty, nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, y'all need to cut it out with all that big booty shit. Anyway, look. The truth about the matter is this. We love ass on a woman, right? We love the shape of it. It's the shape of the ass that we like. And then when you put more ass to it, it makes it even better. So that's why you got girls with a big booty, but it's in shape. If it's within, that's why the girls be getting the waist trainers to make sure that the ass was within the curves. The fat needs to be within the curves. And that's the art of it, right? But it doesn't matter because you could be a slim girl with a nice shaped ass with some meat on it and a nigga still go fucking crazy. Because at the end of the day, you got a nice shaped ass. Now, the shape of your ass has to do with you doing squats.
Is he talking about, anyway?
You know, just being active. You know what I'm saying? You could get your ass in shape. You know, that ain't nothing. That's just a couple of squats, baby. You know, but all that extra crazy ass, that's that dairy, and all of a sudden, bitch got high blood pressure.
Deep spiritual thoughts.
And diabetes, but she got a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we like them slim thick here. We call them big booty vegan girls. They slim thicks. Slim thick, meaning that they got a slender body and they all ass. This is all ass, but not crazy amounts of ass looking like goddamn ants. You got these women out here looking like motherfucking ants and shit. We ain't talking about them women that look like a goddamn ant, nigga. We don't want none of that. You feel me? So as you become vegan and you eat from the earth, you gonna go back to your regular body weight. Same with the dudes that be...
No, he didn't. He didn't, KC. He didn't build it for the right reasons at all. If it had been, it could have been something special. I think so.
Working out, looking all crazy, all that big muscle shit, that shit ain't natural. You dig? But on a B6 diet, you're gonna be able to keep your shit. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, my nigga, checkmate, nigga. You fuck that up. So your boobs, same thing. Like your boobs, they gonna shrink down. They not. A lot of times, what you gotta realize is this, right? What's going on with you is this. This is what's going on with you. When you eat these hormones that the animals eat, when you take this meat and eat it, when you drink the milk and cheese and the sugar and all that stuff, it's hormone in the food. Now, your endocrine system, which is your hypothalamus, controls your body weight as well. So it just takes a little bit of hormones to make you gain weight. So once you take this artificial hormones out of your food, your body naturally goes back to its natural weight.
Do y'all see this fella here too, though? Is he new? That's what I'm looking at. I was looking at that. I didn't want to say nothing, but the smooth looking fellow, the smooth hair fellow here, is he like, he looks like maybe Guatemalan or, you know, something like that. I don't know.
But you see, you got to understand that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? So, you could be eating a Kit Kat, and a Kit Kat can make you have wide hips and extra fat on your body. But that ain't healthy for you. It look good, but it ain't good for you. You know what I'm saying? A cheesesteak look good and smell good, but it ain't no good for you. The grease will stop your heart, and everything will be...
Oh, okay. He recently came back. I didn't know. I didn't know that they were allowed to come back, because when they were asking Serenity the other day, would she go back? She said that, you know, she would go back to see like the family and the babies and all that, but they probably wouldn't have her back.
You be fucked up. So that girl might look like she got a fat ass, and she look good in that rap. That's it. Shit's gone. Why? Because she not eating right. If you eat what you're supposed to eat, and you can eat to live, everything be good for you. Feel me? The hormones in your food are fucking the woman up. That's why they got all this extra ass. Right? So, deliriumptious. You feel what I'm saying? Now, it look good to us. Now, we ain't one, you know what I mean? Why y'all want a nigga with a big dick and then you just can't take it? Like, why? You can't even take the dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy. You can't, your vagina ain't nothing but 4 to 5 inches long anyway. The woman, y'all want girth. Y'all want a nigga with a juicy fat dick. You don't want a nigga with a long one, cause he be poking you all crazy. It don't take much to put all up in you. Even in the porn, when you watch niggas with the big old dicks, they only putting goddamn 4 or 5 inches in there, and the rest is just for show. So you don't need but so much dick. You see what I'm saying? So, the woman cracked me up with that.
What are y'all? Hey, the women in the chat. This is a good question here. Is that true? Do you want a long ass dick? You try not to be too vulgar, but I mean it is what it is. Or do you prefer something with some girth? Or does a mixture matter? What matters to you? Let us know.
You see what I'm saying? And half the time, a fucking fourth of my dick don't go in the woman anyway. So what the fuck? My balls is cold. The bottom part of my dick ain't touching nothing. Unless I get it from the back and it's really wet. And then I could get all the way up in there, but it ain't even then. It's just the juices pushing forward. It was in my chest. It was in my chest. Chief, it was in my chest. I felt it. It felt like you was pushing my intestines. Nah, relax. Cut that shit out. And y'all be so, it's the same thing with men. We want a big, big booty girl, and then the bitch got too much ass. It's in the way. What the fuck? The fuck? You got too much ass. You got to push the ass up and out the way just to get to the pussy. Come on.
Now, see, that I don't mind. I don't want, I'm not even going to talk about that. I don't mind that, though. You know what I'm saying? I like a woman with some meat on the bones. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to lie. She ain't got to be, like, all thick and like he talking about big booty and, and all this. But a woman with some meat on the bones, I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that to me. Oh, you got to push the fat out of the way to get to the pussy. Shit. What's wrong with that?
Oh, man, that shit look cool. It look good, but because we like the wiggles. That's what us men like. We like the wiggles. Up in my uterus. Yeah, you was all up in my esophagus. It's in my chest, Chief. It's in my chest. Chief.
I think he speaks like this for shock value kisses. I mean, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
It's in my chest, Chief. It's in my chest, Chief. Word. And when you look at the porn, I want you to look at the porn and watch how much dick actually goes into the vagina. It's not a lot of inches that go up in the vagina. It only take about 4 to 5 inches up in the vagina. You're not getting all your dick in there. And it's just like having a fast-ass car and only can go 55 miles an hour. Oh, you got a Lamborghini. Bitch, you can only go as fast as we can. Fuck out of here. I mean, it's a nice car, nice to look at, and, your style and all that, but... I'm just being real with you. You don't need all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Marquise. You hell, boy. Marquise say he full of shit. I get all mine then. Fuck that. Fuck the
That shit get on your nerves sometimes because you can't get all the way in the pussy. You like it.
Why are we even talking about this today, man? Today has just been, what's going on?
Oh, you be horny, you be trying to push and all that. Come on. Fuck is you doing? Come on. Get the bitch with no walls, she don't feel nothing. Right, you hit the bottom, but you don't feel shit on the sides. Like, what the fuck going on, man? Where the fuck is your sides at, bitch? Like, bitch doing a, you got a full course, nigga got full course meal, baby. You got a full course meal with no sides. Run dish, no sides. Fall in, she got a hallway. Miss way. You said block musty?
Block musty?
Yo, these people be coming in the room with nothing to do all day.
Block musty now.
But send negativity out to their universe. Fuck out of here.
Block musty.
So this dude, he got kicked out. He stayed, according to the chat, he stuck around in Mexico close by because he knew that he would be called back or something, recalled or whatnot. That's he's pretty loyal. They need to name him Loyalty. Loyalty by nature.
I don't know what these women be doing. I don't know. I don't have a problem. I can usually fill them up, but I don't really. Oh, what you do that for, dog? Damn, you just gave your woman up. You just gave
Shit.
your queen up. Hi, all you know what I mean? And it might grow your shit a little bit, you know? You know? You might grow your shit a little bit, man. Cause sometimes that, your shit grown a little bit? Hey, B6 diet, you grown a little bit? Hey, B6 diet, man. No more peeing on your balls, nigga. No more peeing on your balls, my nigga. He said the infomercial. Before the B6 died, I didn't know what to do. But thanks to Chief. Hell nah. Bro, you crazy, bro. Y'all come in the next line, man. I was going through divorce. No more peeing on your balls by nature. No more peeing on your balls. And B6 Diet might get that pussy snap back, man. Snap that pussy back. B6. B6 got that shit tight. What's this new diet they're talking about? Hey, 111. 111. If your vagina been stinking, B6 diet, baby. Checkmate, brother. You can't do that. Right there. Hey, look, he said. He said. Yo, do it again. Pussy been stinking? B6 Somebody.
Yeah, this is pretty wild. Like, this is why I had stopped watching them for a while. Like, I'm really trying to catch up on a little bit today. That's the reason I'm in here. Been live this long. But now I realize why I only catch the good parts. Because these people are ridiculous. These people say anything, do anything. Like, you couldn't play this. You couldn't have this on with the kids walking. You couldn't, be watching this and the kids running around the house. They're like, man, they are something else.
Said B6 inches. Nigga, B6 inches and we can be people terriers. She said B6 inches. Said B6 inches minimum. If your dick is small, give us a call. 1-800-B6-DIET. You peeing on your balls? Give us a call.
I don't even see how people are laughing at that. That's not funny at all. Like, it's really kind of just lame. Like, a diet is gonna make your dick grow. If your dick under 6 inches and you under 18 years old, it's not growing no more after you. Don't give me. I don't know. I know that my dick grows. Oh, Jesus, I'm talking too much. They got me talking like this now. I know that when I lose weight, it gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? When I gain weight, it gets smaller. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? I know I got enough to get the job done. I'd say around, 7. Shit, when I lose weight, yeah, bigger than that. I don't know how much that adds, but yeah, when I lose weight. But you know, like I said, I ain't even used it in so long. I've been fighting with my old lady and going through shit and this and that and the third shit. I ain't used my shit. Anyway.
You peeing on your balls? Give us a call. I love it. Yeah.
Commentary. That was actually funny.
Natural herbs to keep your stamina right. It's a mania. Yeah. 1-800-B6 diet. You gotta try it. Yo, we should do some infomercial comedy, yo. 1-800-B6 diet. You gotta try it. Thanks, Chief.
Great. This is awesome. And it tastes good.
Ever since I've been on a B6 diet, my direct can't keep her hands off me.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good thing. I haven't been really thinking about it either. You know, I've been really focused on, the next couple of months here, being able to provide good content to my various social media channels, because I really have decided to take this whole media venture to the next level. So, you know, you can expect to see like a fully fleshed out show again. If you were aware of my first one, if you weren't aware of my first one, I can send you the links to my Facebook page, and you can see, all the way back from I think August of last year, where I had this really great Facebook, basically a show, a podcast, an hour to 3 hours long every day, and it was extremely popular on Facebook. I decided to bring it over to YouTube, but it didn't have the same popularity. But I know what I did wrong now, so I can definitely fix that. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. Sex has been like, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sex comes up, I think about it, hey, baby, yeah, you feeling, you still mad at me today, that kind of thing. But as far as just going at that to try to find something, no, it's over with.
No problem. Talk about communication.
Ever since the B6 died, I got 3 wives now. I got enough dick to go around.
Yes, Marquise, fully fleshed out.
Right. Ever since the B6 diet, 1 wife is not enough. Ever since the B6 diet, I can actually feel myself inside of my wife. Thanks, Chief. 1-800-B6 diet. You gotta try it. Call now. Right, and the song in the background would be the Big Booty Vegan Girl. Ever since the B6 diet, I'm always wearing my sweatpants. But no drawers. But no drawers. Thanks, Chief. Cool.
Man, when I was a nasty little boy, when I was in the military, I used to wear my sweatpants to the strip club, and they had to ban that shit. I used to legit wear my sweatpants and like the thinnest boxes I could find to the strip club until they had to stop. You can't do that no more. Am I wrong, y'all?
I'm slanging and banging. They can't stop looking at it. Neither can I. Right. Take a look at my print.
Peace, fairy soul. Welcome to the room.
Like, motherfucker, phone lines are in. Like, hello? He said, ever since the B6 diet, my nipples look easy. I ain't even thought about that before. That's deep. That's deep.
Yeah, I'm okay, fairy soul. I'm just, you know, I'm just hanging in there. I'm just saying, we just catching up on a little Natureboy today. Nothing too special. Got nothing else to do. Just sitting here. Thanks for asking, though.
Well, what have you gotten since the B6 diet?
Life. Or. Before and after.
I have to. We have. Oh shit. Sushi already?
Sushi roll. Sushi roll. What did I do?
A sushi?
And make a turtle tea.
Make a sushi.
I have to do another live.
Well, he stopped that one. He'll probably jump back on in a second. Looking at the crusty carbonation clown. Yeah, pretty much. Nothing else to do today. You know, I'm on 4% battery. This phone ain't charging worth of shit. It does not charge. Ain't no. It doesn't look like they're coming back no time soon. So we just gonna leave that one how it is for right now, I guess. But we're gonna check out some JassyG and some different stuff. However, what? Oh well, maybe he did. We're gonna see how long we can ride out this 4%.
I don't know if it's the food. Oh my god. I'm taking the. Oh, this is right here, please. Put this right here, please. Oh my god. This is the B6 diet. Oh.
Sushi rolls with vegetables, Marquise. I saw them watch. I watched them make them. There's no fish in them.
Oh my god, the sushi of the day. I am having sushi today. Oh my god, and I have a kiss, please. You are the best. Oh my god, you are the best wife. Oh my god. Ever since the B6 died, my wife, they cook for me every day. Thanks, Chief. Oh my god, this is so good. Please, please, let me see this. Oh my god, everybody will eat sushi today. Oh my god, look at this. The abundance there. Please, let me wash my hands, please. Hold this for me, please. Aya, please hold this up for me, please.
Yeah, they don't look bad. They don't look bad at all. Considering I love sushi, they don't look bad at all.
This is how we cut the sushi.
Oh my god, I will eat this with my hands. Yes, I will eat the B6 diet sushi with my hands.
He was a Chinese man today.
It's a very good job. Very good job on the soup. That's thank you.
good job.
Check out
Oh my
the
God,
dude
she
who
knows
thought
how to
the
cut it so
Guatemalan
good
video
for everything. Oh, the B6
entitled
sushi. With the sour cream.
I'm no longer with Massachusetts Alicia Overcrowded. So to all the men in the chat, if that's what he's proposing for enlargement, you can do that. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I could do that. I have no problem with enlargement. So
What's up, y'all?
my problem is with the. I have no problem with my size. My problem is with consistency. You know, finding a woman that can deal with a man that's usually extremely busy. You know, a lot of times I only have time when I have time. You know, if I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this, and then boom, I got 2 hours right now. Hey, baby, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Let's have some quiet time. Let's have some you and me time. Oh, well, right now it's not a good time for me, and blah blah blah. You only want to do stuff when you want to do it, and blah blah blah. I'm like, no, that's not the case. What it is that I'm busy, and that when I have time or when I make time, it seems like it's not a good time for you. And I get that. You know, but if you're gonna deal with a busy man, if you got a man, I mean, think about this. If you got a man who works, you know, 12-hour shifts at some car company or something, he's gonna work that 12-hour shift. He's gonna come home and he's gonna be tired. He's gonna want to get some sleep. You know, he might want to make some love before he gets some sleep, or maybe after he gets some sleep. But either way, he's gonna sleep a good 6, 7, 8 hours, right? So that's only 4 hours. He's gonna have the shit, shower, and shave, and get ready to get back to work. And not to mention the commute if he's got one. See, that's a small window. You got to get that sex, ladies. That's a small window that you've got to really make it happen, to really love up on that man and show him you care. You know, and same for that man. He might just want to sleep the day away. I mean, he's been busting his ass, tired, and this, that, and third. He might not want to, you know, be rolling around and have to do all the work like a lot of men have to do all the time. You know, but he like somebody said, there's a compromise. There is definitely a compromise that happens. And vice versa for the women. If you got a busy woman, men, if you got a busy woman and she out there getting it, and, you know, don't get me wrong, man, you could be busy too, but if you realize when your woman is busy. You realize when your woman is putting in work. Any human being. You realize when somebody's putting in work. If they putting in their work and they busy, get off their pack. Give them some time. Let them finish what they started. Let them accomplish what they set out to do. And then I guarantee any amount of money that after you do that, the sex is going to be incredible. And that's how it usually works. But, you know, when you don't take advantage of the time that you have and you try to, quote unquote, make time, when you try to force time, that's when stuff starts going wrong. That's when stuff starts going wrong. When you start trying to force time. Compromise consists of two healthy people cooperating. That's absolutely true. I like that absence makes the heart grow fonder. Absolutely. Some women just want to feel like they're putting so good that you will ignore your responsibilities for that cootie cat. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, they like to feel that way. But spicy salmon sushi is good. But they like to feel that way. But you know, it's just not. I mean, I just got to be real. It's just not true. There's no sex that's good enough to make me, you know, miss my responsibilities. And, you know, I only have a few responsibilities, you know, but there's no sex there's no sex good enough to make me, you know, miss that and pass up on that. When I start something, I finish it. I started this YouTube channel. I started my Facebook channel. I started my Instagram channel. I started, you know, doing the social media thing, you know, really vlogging my life, and then also commenting on other people's. Why would I stop? You know, why would I just give up just because, oh, my girl just says, oh, you're not spending enough time with me? When it looks like you need to, you know, pretty much, I don't know what you need to do. I don't know what I need to do. You know, like I said, if I'm doing this live right now, the phone's about to die. I'm about to get off this live. If my lady was here, I would say, hey, you know, I had a good live this morning. What are you doing? Let's spend some time together. Oh, well, I'm busy doing this. Okay. And then you repeat that all day. Hey, did you find time yet? You found time to kick it yet? And somebody's always, you know, it's like, you know, fuck it. And then when I'm in the middle of doing something, or live, or editing videos, or, you know, taking care of my baby or something like that, and now you want to spend time. I'm like, no. You know, I don't know. I don't know how to work that out. Maybe I can get some advice from you guys. Like, I don't know how to. If I'm working, I consider this what I do, as a job. I don't get paid for it, no, but I do consider it a job because I like to do it and I do it consistently. But if I'm doing this and my woman comes in and she wants to, oh, sorry.
Yeah, vegan sour cream, man. Coconut water, man. It's just coconut water, right? Oh, that's good. God damn. If underscore, yeah. I'm gonna show you how my there you go. Hey, look at this nigga.
No.
He don't look like me? Y'all don't think he look like the light-skinned version of me, y'all?
He got the inset eyes, but that's about it.
Babe, this nigga look like me, babe. No, a little bit?
It's just this part.
What y'all think, yo?
Right here. I can see it right here. It's right here.
Somebody said, nah, you tripping.
I can see it right here.
Is that Ileana's?
Yeah.
Is that Ileana's brother or something?
When he was on live, I was like, damn, this nigga look just like me.
Maybe he got a filter.
In his eyes, right? I could see it in your eyes, yo. That's my light-skinned brother, man. Yo, it's Illmatic. The sushi good, but it's got it. I gotta eat the sushi one at a time. Cause they had me on some other shit, the new to my body. Yeah, you feel it? Our body not used to this shit. Sushi be having you feeling kind of woozy. Somebody said Tyson Beckford is my twin. Let me see. Look that nigga up. They used to call me this nigga all the time. Yo. The seaweed be having you feeling crazy. You gotta eat that shit like one at a time, dog. The seaweed. Anybody ever ate seaweed? This is what they say I look like. You think I look like Tyson Beckford? Y'all think this nigga look like me, man? You think this nigga look like me, man? Y'all think he look like me, man? He said in my lower self, yes. And this picture, maybe.
There was one where you was like standing up and you was like that. And he had a
Maybe this one, like right here, like look like me a little bit. But this one for sure, he looked like me a little. He looked like me for real, like. But he looked like Neo right here. This one like me, he looked like me right there. Oh no. Said Tyson Beckford is my cousin, they said. It was one picture that he
Well, apparently they have ended that one. Did I see Pure's taco meat confession? He was literally in the closet sexting boys up. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. I want to check out this one. Somebody was saying to check out this one. Why I'm not with
Peace Reflections. Welcome back. I want to just make a video to clarify what happened with myself, Master Chief Alivio the Christ, and the Ethereum tribe, Carbonation's Ethereum tribe. So, you'll see a lot of hate on the internet about it, right? A lot of hate just to, get people to not go there, HIV, herpes, pedophilia, anything to get people to not go there, people to not believe in the message. Okay, this is not one of those. Okay, because I still believe in the message. I still support the message. I'm here just to tell you that I left because I'm here to tell you I only left. I only had to leave because our personalities didn't blend well enough for me to grow. I had too much Babylon in me. That's why I'm here purifying in Babylon. I'm still near the jungle. I'm still in a country that puts me near the jungle. I'm just working my way out of this part. I'm still in between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn. I'm just progressing through this stage, utilizing what I have to get to where I need to get to, which is in the jungle, in a tent.
Yeah, I be feeling like Eliana let her in. It's a light skin thing. Yo, I used to eat a lot of sushi when I was in Babylon, but now I can't eat that. I ain't eating no more than shit. Oh, you like it? It's good to you? Slow down, because you might feel like we feel in a minute. You just eating it without thinking. Feel first. Eat it and then feel. I don't feel like I should eat anymore.
I ate 2 of them and I was like,
yeah. I actually gotta use it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean now though. Yeah, but you know what? We don't eat fish. That's probably what it is. We don't eat fish. They say it's like a fishy taste anyway, so we ain't fucking with it. They say that the seaweed had a lot of it has a lot of tyrosin in it, but I'm not feeling the seaweed. I'm not feeling it. As soon as I eat it, I'm not feeling it, so I'm not eating no more. Even though we got avocado in it and all that beautiful stuff in there. I'm not eating the sushi,
it's
yo.
already contaminated.
And that's funny how our body knows, like our body be like, no.
Yeah, the first time we ate, we was like,
With solar panels, eating natural food.
It's a fucking algae. It's not considered a fish. It's a fucking plant. It's a weed, my nigga. It's a seaweed, my nigga. You said the melanated brother had to have a melanated brother had to have a light-skinned wife. No. That's not what I said. I said light-skinned people have to be with melanated people. That's what I said. A melanated woman can clearly be with a melanated man. That's the goal. You understand? Like that's the original goal. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why y'all thought because I said that light-skinned woman and light-skinned men have to be with a dark-skinned person that dark-skinned people cannot be with dark-skinned people. Y'all assume that. I didn't say that. So that don't make no sense. Right. That don't even make no sense.
You know, straight from the ground, straight from the tree.
All right, family.
So-
Looks like I got 2% left.
What happened when I was there is when I first got there, you know, I wasn't on the frequency. Prior to getting there, I kind of stopped watching the videos. Like, not stopped watching the videos. I still knew what I wanted. I still had the thought. I was still focused on there. Something in me just blocked me. I just wasn't willing to accept the fact that there was people on this plane that were just, 110% just way smarter than me, way better than me. Because I never saw it. Like, I never felt it. I never realized it. And not to say I didn't come across people that were smarter than me. I just have that resistance in me to not want to listen to people. Great leaders are the best followers. And
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here now. Said later on he almost cries. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna bring this back to you guys a little bit later, man. I'm gonna let this phone charge up, and I guess try to figure out how to get something to eat, man. Haven't eaten since like day before yesterday morning, which is probably good. I'm probably gonna lose a lot of weight, but yeah, I'll figure something out. Looking up some tomato cultivators. Sound not so good. Oh, sorry about that. I'm about to get out of here anyway. My friend is fired. Try intermittent fasting. Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been doing that. I've been doing more than intermittent fasting. I've been like full out fasting for the last 3 days. Anyway, love you guys, man. See you later. Thanks, everybody.